Have you seen the top 10 most dragon-like animals in the world? Can you believe Yinku? Is the creature in Fallen Dragon really a dragon? The first creature up to 15 meters long. It caused a magnitude 8.9 earthquake in Japan. This issue of the Eye of Science will take stock. The top 10 most dragon-like animals in the world. Please long press like, comment, plus subscribe. Let's find out. 10th place, Kyoxi, Swode City. Taiwan endemic species, Kyoxi City, Swode City, also known as Nantai Kyoxi. Its back is emerald green. The abdomen is white. Its emerald green scales glow in the sunlight, shining with a charming light. The amazing thing is that it has a long tail. Swode Kyoxi is small, usually no more than a dozen centimeters long. However, the length of its tail, but it is equivalent to 3 times the length of the body. When Zodscross Creek meets its predators, or when in danger, it can actually survive with a short tail like a gecko, and its tail will grow out very quickly as it travels through the woods. Like a flexible little green dragon, Zodscross Creek mainly feeds on insects with agility and keen perception. Precise prey capture. Zodscross Creek likes to perch in the warmth in humid and vegetative environments, such as meadows, field edges, and mountain forests. They make their territory in the grass, enjoying the sun and the breeze. However, with humans, the impact of activities and changes in the ecological environment. The survival of Gross Creek faces certain challenges. At present, the number of Kyoxi in Swode City is very rare. It is a tertiary protected species in Taiwan. The 9th place, golden flower snake. Golden flower snake is also known as flying snake. It is one of the most beautiful snakes in the world. It mainly inhabits tropical and subtropical forests. The golden snake has a slender body. The body surface is covered with colorful patterns, as if it were a masterpiece carefully sketched by nature. He is as venomous as any other beautiful snake, but his poison is not lethal. This doesn't mean you can show off in front of him either. Wu Yingwei because he has more magical abilities. But from the appearance, the golden snake does not seem to have the appearance characteristics of a dragon, but that's not what makes the serpent so dragon-like. The reason why golden snakes are called flying snakes, precisely because it can fly, but since it has no wings, impossible to achieve long-duration flight, so it's actually a glide. When the golden snake is ready to take off, it will climb to higher branches, press the body into a flat shape, and then I use the elasticity of the branch and its own oscillation, accumulation, shoot yourself out like an arrow afterwards. After gliding for a distance in the air, arrive at the expected destination. In the process, the golden snake's posture is like a dragon, soaring in the sky. That's the power. It makes up for his weak toxicity. 8th place, fish. Fish belongs to a family of lizards, but with a unique ability. The head of the flying knee usually has a well-developed laryngeal sac and triangular cervical cyst. Such unique physical features, able to play on its balls and defenses. Important role, and the most striking, it is better than its physical resistance to 5 to 7 pairs of extended ribs. A touch of support. Flying streams glide through the air like wings. Flying Creek can even glide dozens of meters at a time. And in the meantime, his tail was not idle. The tail of the fly stream adjusts the direction in which it flies. Make it go to the designated location. When crawling through trees for food, he will be like a fan. Fold to the dorsal side of the body and hide it. Although this gliding, it's not really flight. But that didn't stop them from being free in the woods. Become a dancer in the forest. He was like the Jurassic during the flight. Pterosaurs. It's literally a mini pterosaur. Fixie likes to be in the tropics, in subtropical forests at altitudes of 700 to 1,500 meters. They will soar at any time. 7th place. Golden Arana. Golden Arana is the king of ornamental fish. He has 140 million years of history. He was quite big. Generally, the body length can grow to 60 centimeters, up to 1 meter. The reason why the Arana is named after this, it is because he has the appearance of a golden dragon. The scales of the Arana are illuminated by light, shining bright light, like dragon scales. And the flowing fins, especially the towering shellfish fins and the agile caudal fins, shows the majestic temperament of the dragon. Arana is not just a beautiful ornamental fish. It also has certain cultural value. In some regions, it is regarded as a symbol of good luck and wealth. And that's why Golden Arana brand cooking oil can only be presented. It is said boss took a fancy to the meaning of the Arana. Now, Golden Arana edible oil has gone to thousands of households. However, the Arana has become an endangered species due to the increase in human demand for Arana. This has seriously affected its wild resources to the point of extinction. Now, the golden Arana is included in the focus of our country. Great to protected animals. 6th place, Chinese skink. Chinese skink is native to China. It's a very distinctive species of lizard. It's of moderate size, usually between 20 and 30 centimeters, covered in a layer of smooth scales. Colors are mostly brown or gray. Able to skillfully integrate with the surrounding environment, achieve self-protection. Chinese skinks are agile. The limbs are short but powerful, in the grass or in the rocks. Can travel quickly. Their tails are slender. It's a big part of your body. When in danger, it can also confuse the enemy by breaking its tail, and then it becomes renewable. This organism is highly adaptable, likes to inhabit moist and warmer places, like a field on the edge of a forest. From his overall appearance, should be looking for fish scale snake body. This is exactly what the legendary dragon looked like, and that's how he got his name. Chinese skinks are not only harmless to humans, and it's a cure. Removal of internal organs. After it dries, it is a very good herb. It can detoxify and repel cold. But due to the massive capture by humans, has them to count. Now, Chinese skink has been listed as a national territory. Protected animals. The 5th place is South African ballfish whales. South African cockeye is not big. Usually the body length is about 20 centimeters. They mainly inhabit the arid regions of South Africa. Likes to hide in rock crevices or bushes. He was covered with hard scales. It's like unnatural armor. This makes him look rather defensive. This lizard has a unique appearance. The color is mainly dark yellow. Dark markings on it. It looks like a dragon as a whole. South African chuu yuxi's appearance looks very fierce. But in reality, he was a coward. South Africa moves relatively slowly in the west. His tail is almost the same length as his body, and can curl up to protect themselves. When in danger, will quickly curl up into a ball. Only the hard scales face out. Make the enemy unable to speak. If you grab him with your hands, he would huddle up. Bite your tail with your mouth, trying to scare the enemy away. It looks so silly and cute. Therefore, many people want to keep it as a pet. But it's not going to happen. Because of South African bullfish. It is a first-class protected animal in South Africa. 4th place, Malin shufu. Malin shufu is the most beautiful snake in the world. It is also a small venomous snake. It has a unique appearance. It's about 60 centimeters long. And its most striking feature, it's that special scale. These scales are flipping up. This makes him look, it's like wearing a cool suit of armor. Simply handsome. Especially the scales around the head and neck. More prominent. That's why he got his name. It looks like a dragon in armor. The Malin bondage is the master pan of the rainforest. They mainly inhabit humid tropical rainforests. With its unique body structure, they can easily climb the ends of tree branches. The venom in the belly of the forest tree is highly toxic. It's a hemorrhagic toxin. Make a serious harm to the human body. Even life-threatening. However, since they are usually active at night, and lives deep in the secluded tropical rainforests of Africa, therefore, the opportunity for contact with humans is relatively small, although Malin shufu looks very powerful. But their survival situation is actually not optimistic. The destruction of rainforests caused by human activities let their habitat continue to decrease. 3. Mixi-dunku-saurus. Also known as the hexagonal dinosaur, it has an unforgettable cute appearance. It's an aquatic amphibian. Do not inhabit the freshwater waters of Mexico. Their bodies are round and cute, usually about 25 centimeters long. Broad head, big and bright eyes. And here's what's really striking. They have 6 gills on their heads that look like little fans. It looks so cute. These gills are as light as feathers. Their skin is smooth and elastic, like a larval state. Against the backdrop of 6 gills, it looks like a baby dragon. The limbs of Mercy Dawn Garden are short and stout. The tail is flat and long. Helps them swim flexibly in the water. They like silence, an environment with slow flow and clear water. In the water they move gracefully, swim slowly, and they come to a standstill, displays a quiet and peaceful gesture. Mexidonsaurus has unique regeneration ability. If their limbs, damage to organs and even parts of the brain, can regenerate to some extent. This miraculous property has led scientists to full of research interest. The second mobilization is an amphibian. It mainly lives underground in southeastern Europe. Cave water system. East Garden has existed for 15 million years. The unique shape of the cave garden, it's truly breathtaking. Many people say he looks like a dragon. Mobilized body slender, usually up to 20 to 30 cm. Their skin is almost transparent due to the deep darkness of the cave. Over time, the eyes gradually deteriorate. Slender body, pink-white skin, and those tiny, mysterious eyes. It's kind of mysterious. The shape of his head and the legendary dragon, somewhat similar, especially that graceful gesture, like a dragon swimming in the water. Due to long-term living with resources, in a relatively deprived environment, mobilized metabolism is extremely slow, despite mobilizing in a rare underground cave. But for biologists, their very existence, ecologists, it is of great significance. Research shows that they can live up to 100 years. Although the mobilization does not have the majesty of the dragon and great power, but he is in his own environment. It is also unique. First place, the long, huge body of the yellow hairtail. While swimming in seawater, like a winding dragon, his body length can reach several meters or even more than 10 meters. Its body is banded. The lines are smooth and graceful, just like the slender and agile body of a dragon. His silver scales, the film shines in the dim light, like dragon scales in the sparkle, but the yellow hairtail is not really a dragon, but his dragon-like appearance. Let people appreciate the mystery and greatness of the ocean, full of infinite reverie. In ancient times, perhaps when people occasionally witnessed the figure of the yellow-belt fish, he imagined it as the legendary whirring wind, rainmaker. Although yellow-belt fish are in the ocean, showing the majesty of a dragon, but its living environment also faces many challenges. The impact of human activities on the oceans, marine pollution, overfishing, etc., threatens the yellow hairtail and the balance of the entire marine ecosystem.